Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing my Top 5 Wednesday video. And Top 5 Wednesdays was started by Lainey over at Ginger Reads and Lainey. She is currently taking a break from hosting Top 5 Wednesdays. So Sam from Thoughts on Tomes is hosting it right now. So I will leave a link to both of their channels in the description below, as well as the link to the Goodreads page, the Goodreads group. I'll leave a link to that below as well. So, for today's Top 5 Wednesday, the topic is hard topics. So, these are books that have really hard topics like suicide, substance abuse, eating disorders, so those types of books. So, starting off my Top 5 Wednesdays, and these are, I haven't put these in any order really. But the first book I'm going to show you guys is Crank by Ellen Hopkins. It's her first book in her Crank trilogy. And I know a lot of people have said that, you can pretty much fill up the whole top 5 Wednesday with books that are just Ellen Hopkins, because she writes a lot of she writes a lot of books on really hard topics. And I've only read her Crank trilogy. I haven't read any of her other books yet. I have a couple of them, and just from the synopsis that I've read of all her books, they all have hard topics that they deal with. But in Crank, it's substance abuse. So the main character, Christina, goes to visit her dad one summer, and that's where she's introduced to meth, crystal meth, and pretty much becomes addicted. And it's basically her story. And so this deals with the issues of teenage substance abuse, but also another kind of hard topic that is brought up in this book as well is rape. Christina, is at one point sexually assaulted, and I don't want to say anything else because what I was about to say can be spoilery, so I won't say it. But there's another hard topic at the end of this as well. But yeah, so Ellen Hopkins definitely does not shy away from the hard stuff. So the next book that I'm going to show you guys, this one has to do with eating disorders, and that is Winter Girls by Laurie Halse Anderson. And this one is about two girls who are best friends, Leah and Cassie. And one of them, I think it was Cassie, yeah. Cassie ends up dying from her eating disorder. It's not spoiler because it happens very early on in the beginning. But she ends up dying from her eating disorder, and Leah is kind of left with the aftermath of having to, deal with the loss of her friend and things that she's going through, and then, her own battles, her own struggle with having an eating disorder as well. And so I read this a couple years ago, and I really enjoyed this book. It was really good. I have her other book, Speak, which I haven't read, but I've seen the movie. And that is another one that would be a hard topic as well, because that one deals with the rape. But Winter Girls I really enjoyed it. I think I've seen like mixed reviews about it, but I really enjoyed this one. So the next one I'm going to show you guys. I actually have a review that I did of this one, and I will leave a link to my review down below. And that is 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. And you guys know, if you've seen my review of this, I loved this book. And this one is about teenage suicide. So Hannah is our main character, sort of. She commits suicide, but before she does, she makes a recording. There's like, I think it's 13 tapes? 12 or 13, I can't remember. But she makes a recording of these tapes that she mails out to people before she kills herself. And on the tape, it pretty much explains to everyone, like, why why she kills herself. So, the tapes get passed around to the people that they were meant to be sent to, and it's pretty much her saying, this and this happened, and you did this, and this is how you contributed to me killing myself. So I thought that was really interesting. I really enjoyed this book, and yeah, like I said, I'll leave a link to my review of it down below. Then the next book is another one that I have a review of, and I will leave the link to my review again in the description. That is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. You guys knew this was going to be on here somewhere, because, yeah, most people are going to have it on here. Most people will probably, if their top 5 Wednesday is not filled with Ellen Hopkins' book, then John Green's Fault in Our Stars will probably be somewhere on there. So yeah, this deals with 2 teens who fall in love, but they both have cancer. And the main characters are Augustus and why am I forgetting her name now? Hazel. Okay, yeah. Hazel and Augustus. So they both have cancer, and they met in a support group and end up falling in love. And so good, you guys. I love their characters so much. Kind of a sad ending. I did see it. It didn't surprise me. I pretty much saw it coming. And you can see it coming. It's not really a surprise. But still a sad ending. And the movie was awesome. I loved the movie. I don't know if... I haven't seen any, movie reviews on the movie. So I don't really know if people liked it or not. But I liked it. I really loved the movie. And the book was just so good. So, yep. My last book that I'm going to show you guys This one is probably my favorite book, or my favorite standalone book, and that is Redeeming Love by Francine Rivers. And this is the 20th anniversary edition. So it's signed. Let's see. Yeah. It's a signed copy. And even though I had this book already, I was like, 20th edition, and it's signed. And it's in hardback, which I only had the paperback before. So I had to get it. And then, of course, I gave away my paperback copy since I got this one. But this book is about this girl named Angel. And when she is very, very little, very young, her mom passes away. She's only ever lived with her mom. Her dad is not a part of her life because her mom basically had an affair with a married guy, and he wanted nothing to do with her, or be in her life. So after her mom passed away, her mom left I guess her friend to take care of her, but her friend, I guess he wasn't really up to the task. He didn't know what to do with the kid, so he gave her to someone else, not even realizing, kind of naive on his part, but not realizing that he pretty much basically just sold her into child sex slavery place. And so there is a lot in this book. I cried from beginning to end in this book. From the prologue to the very end, it was just a mess of tears. Because it pretty much, and it's based on the story of Hosea in the Bible. So, but pretty much she gets trapped into this life of being a sex slave from a very early age. And she goes through a lot of things before she's able to finally get out of that life and, start to see herself for what she's worth. And so this was an amazing book, you guys. Like I said, my favorite book. Favorite standalone, at least. And I loved it so much. So if you like hard topics, I definitely recommend this one at the top of the list. So that's pretty much it for this Top 5 Wednesday. Leave me a comment down below if you've read any of these books, what you thought about them, and let me know what your top 5 books would be for hard topics. And yeah, I will see you guys next time with another video. Bye.